Hello, you lot. How's it going? You're probably wondering what's in the box. So am I, to be honest with you. I haven't. Well, I've got an idea. A little bit of a backstory. I'll tell you a bit of a backstory about it. It is a ham radio. Well, it should be a ham radio, with any luck. I've sort of semi been after one. Bit of a shack in the box for quite some time now. Just semi looking for one. You know what I mean? Like sort of half on, half off. A bit serious, a bit not looking for one. I used to do a lot of radio back a few years ago, sold all the stuff, and this year I kind of thought to myself, let's do a bit of portable stuff, a bit of mobile stuff, you know what I mean? And a friend of mine, I put the word out that I'm after something, but that was it, forgot all about it. And then a friend of mine sent me a message and said, I know of one of these, which is for sale. It was a silent key radio. There was quite a lot of them, and it come from a CB shop. The CB shop had bought all this equipment from the silent key, and yeah, it was a really good price. So much so that I couldn't really turn it down. I thought to myself, well, let's just go for it. So I got it from a little shop over there in Kent called Charlie Bravo 104. That is it, basically. And with it being a shop, I trust them. He says it all works. He says it's mint, more or less. Great condition. So we will indeed find out. It was delivered today. He blooming hand delivered it, believe it or not. He turned around and he said, you know what, I was going to print a label to get it posted, but then you're not that far away, so I just delivered it by hand. Okay, yeah, blooming good service. Charlie Bravo 104 is the shop. Over there in Kent on, where is Bluebell Hill or something. It's just a CB shop. I think I've just bought a load of ham stuff off this silent key. And yeah, that's it, basically. Word of mouth got me here. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Do you know what? I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. You know, I am. Yeah, I know. I know. You wouldn't think it, would you? But I am. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Right, we'll do it on this bench. It's just a bit easier for me. The other bench, well, in the radio shack's a bit cramped. You know what I mean? It's quite a small room. Whereas this one is reasonably sized. I can fit the camera there. So let's open up this box. He actually boxed it up, which is handy. It's quite nice, actually. He was about to post it, bless him. So let's see what we've got in here. This should be everything required to run the radio. Microphone, power cable, you know, everything. There's the electricity cable. Look, that's very nice. We'll put that over there. Nice bit of bubble wrap. I'll be saving that. Got a lot of stuff I need to be posting lately. Recent. What's this? Okay, we've got some patch leads. I know what these are for. What's that? Oh, there's a joiner. Yeah, I know what these are for, because in here as well is, or should be, a matching ATU. Yes, I know. You can't believe it. I can't believe it either. I mean, I'm in complete shock. No, it's got the matching ATU that goes with it. Well, it should have. What's this? This microphone? There we go. Tone 1, tone 2. I hate these style of microphones. Why they use these plugs? There'll probably be some of you ham lot out there that will love this and go, this is far superior to your normal plug that you get. But I hate these. Hate them. But it is what it is. And this will more than do what I want it to do. And when I'm finished with it, once I've had my summer's worth of radio, I'm going to be selling this. So, you know, I'm not going to keep it. I had a 756 Pro for years, about 10 years. And throughout the winter, it just sat, you know. And I don't like letting radios just sit, you know. So, well, I suppose I could use it in the winter, but it's just cold, isn't it? Don't like cold. So, yeah, when the summer's up and I've had my fun, this will probably be for sale. See you later, alligator sort of thing. You know what I mean? So let's. Right. Here we go, look, here we go. This is what we're after. This is what we're looking for. AT897 Plus LDG Electronics. Yeah, this is what we're after. That is in good condition, isn't it? That is very nice. Very, very nice. Knobs and buttons feel good. Yep. Yep. Tune. Yep. Do a bit of a smell test. Not been in a smoker's house, I don't think. Doesn't smell of cigarettes or tobacco. What's this? A and B. Don't know what any of that does. Believe it or not, I've actually got a manual for an 897 in my manuals. I've got a bit of a problem where I like to collect manuals. I do, I know, I do. I collect. If I find a manual for something on the internet, or even just like for sale, or if I just find one, that's already left. I get it. If it's on the internet, I print it out and I keep it like a PDF. I print it and I keep it a physical copy. Or if it's an actual manual somewhere, you know, and I think, well, I haven't got that radio or that thing, whatever it's for. But I'll keep it, and I've got a whole briefcase full of manuals. I've got a box full of manuals for all different radios. Ones that I've never had, probably never will have, but I've got them. And I've got a manual for an 897, so that will come in handy. I knew there's a reason why I do it. Linear, data, ACC, Morse keylet, an external speaker. Oh man, this is radio computer. This is fully equipped. This is everything I need. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to power it up. Right, that should be alright. I reckon you can see that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to power it up just as I will be when I'm out and about. This, well, I might use this battery. It needs a bit of a clean. I've been using it for other stuff. It's a bit dirty, a bit dusty, but I might use this battery, or I have got some smaller lead acid batteries that are much more manageable. I don't really want to go down the LiPo route, but I will be using, I mean, I might show you later on if I can be bothered, but I've got lead acid batteries, 12 volts, more than enough amperage, but just more smaller. They're about that big sort of thing, you know, probably a bit less than the radio itself, you know, like that, and not very wide, much more manageable. You can hold it in one hand like that. But for now, we'll use this battery, 12 volts. So this is just as, you know, just as I'm going to be using it when I'm out and about. I could go in the shack and just plug it into the PSU, but this is more fun. Let's do this. So that goes in there like that. Now I obviously haven't got an antenna in the back. I could put a dummy load in the back just to be safe, if you want, just in case we do transmit. I suppose I can test it then, can't I? Yeah, let's do that. Antenna, there we go. Right, I'm just plugging just a small dummy load in the back of that tuner. I could plug it straight in the back of the radio, but I've put the patch lead on and everything. So that, obviously, in case you didn't know, this is the little adapter thing for using VHF, because this does HF, VHF and UHF, if you didn't know that. And obviously that's a little adapter for your patch lead, so that you can still use the tuner for all three of them. But you can plug in, if you've got a resident antenna, just plug it straight into the back of the radio. Have HF going through the tuner, VHF plug straight into the back of the radio, and you can just switch between the two. You ain't got to mess around changing patch leads and stuff. Yeah, do whatever floats your boat, you do it. But yeah, so we've got a dummy load in the back now anyway. So where's the plus? What was the plus? Oh, okay, that's the minus. It goes on there like that. I'm assuming this battery's got charge. It might not have, but I'm assuming it has. Oh, it powered up. It blooming powered up, Johnny boy. Why is it powered up? 27790 FM. Right, I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can see it. Right, I haven't got a HF, like a wire or anything, up in the garden. I've got I've got a CB antenna. I don't think this is open. It might be open. Now, why ain't that working? I've got to get my head around these buttons. I should probably plug the microphone in. Hello, Minion. Right, I don't know how much you can see on that screen. It looks like it might be reflecting slightly. I'm just going through the menus and things, having a little play around. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and plug this into the CB antenna. I should be able to tune it into 10 meters with this tuner, and I'll see if I can find anyone to chat to on 10 and give it a bit of a test. But it is an absolutely lovely radio. Let me show you. Have you seen it close up? No, you haven't, have you? Well, you can see it now, but let me just go in handheld mode and I'll show you it all around. Well, shut up, bloody thing. Right, so I've been having a little bit. Shut up, bloody thing. Right, I've been having a little bit of a play around with it. I can't really hear. I can hear things on 40 meters, 20 meters, and that, and not much on 10. But I can't transmit on 20 and 40 because I've just got it plugged into an IMAX 2000 for the moment. That's what I've got it plugged into. Tuner seems to work. It does seem to transmit. I'm just seeing if I can get someone to come and give me a test conversation, because I've not been able to come across anyone. I've been calling out on 10 meters. I'm on 28,190 at the minute because I was just scanning around seeing if I could hear anybody. I'm going to have a chat with someone, send them a message to see if they want to come and just give me a little bit of a test conversation, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But it should all work, hopefully. Well, I haven't managed to find anybody to try and talk to, and everyone I know that can go on 10. But plenty of CB people about that. Yeah, I'll give you a radio check. Yeah, but I can't do CB. I need a ham one. But I haven't managed to find anyone about. I'm just scanning around on 10. It's not a dicky bird. It's got a scope on it. That's pretty cool, isn't it, eh? You can see your frequencies, or maybe you can't see your frequencies. Do they work? Well, they do. They only work like that. So it's quite a basic scope, really, but it works. Oh, that is really cool. We can go back again, and then we can use that one. If I find someone to talk, I'll come back. Well, something interesting. When you've got the scope on, the sound seems to go away. And you put the scope back. Oh, it doesn't. I thought the sound went. It does go. The sound goes when you put the scope on. Well, what is the point in that? You want to hear it, don't you, surely? Clarify don't really do a lot. Clarify don't really do anything. No, that's why. Didn't have it switched on. You cock. Funny different language.
Con lo cual, no sabrá decirte exactamente. Ya te digo, para averiguar algo tal y como está montada, habría que usar un medidor de campo. then a beautiful afternoon and early evening, over.
Some Northerns. We've got some Northerners.
Yeah, 2 Echo Zero, radio, Italy, Portugal, Mike 0, Tango, radio, Papa. Yeah, all taken, Bob. You're fortunate, mate, if you've not got no noise, especially on 40 and 80 metres. You're very, very fortunate. I used to get loads. Of noise, mate, to be quite honest.
When you put the scope on, it goes. I don't like that. That's annoying.
Daytime, but I think it's...
Maybe you can change that.
Solar panels, it's in Roberta, I think, that's doing it, but... Yeah, it's one of them things. It's a sign of the times, isn't it? You know, everybody's buying the cheapest stuff they can get, which in one way you can't blame them. If they're not radio amateurs, mate, they don't know about all the interference issues and everything else, do they? So you can't blame them for getting the cheapest stuff available, mate. But it's not doing our hobby any good, unfortunately. But hey-o, never mind. Okay then, Bob. You're beacon 5 and 9, mate.
He's having a little bit of a whinge. It seems to be a lot of thing about noise, doesn't it? Anyway, that's that, really. So there we go. Can't really do much of it. I was hoping to find someone on 10 metres to have a chat with. It ain't open to... that radio. I did try. I know. I did try to see if it was open for like the 555 and the mids and all that, and it's not open to any of that. So I'll probably just leave it as it is. I'm not going to get it opened up. Didn't find anybody on 10. There's people on 40, but I can't transmit on 40 because it's an IMAX 2000. I did try and tune it. I know, it was never going to work. It tuned, but it didn't seem to be transmitting too much. I didn't expect it to anyway. I've got the wire somewhere in a box. It's got a balun on it. I can't remember what it was, but it does 20 and 40 metres and another one as well, I think. I'm thinking about maybe at the weekend, if I can be bothered, I might wrap it around the fence, because I used to have it around the garden fence and over the top of the conservatory. And I spoke to America, Australia, I spoke all around the world with that wire. It's just literally just laid it around the garden fence in a square. It went over the conservatory, around the garden fence and into the shack. And that worked perfectly fine. I might just lay it around the garden at the weekend and plug it into that radio and see if I can talk to anybody. Other than that, that wire is going to be coming with me when I go down to wherever I go, in like a woods or a forest. I'm just going to drape it around some trees. I might even, if there's enough space, I'll just do it in one long line, obviously. I can't remember if it's N-fed. I think it is. I can't remember. I think it's an N-fed wire, so I could just do it in one straight long line. I won't have to worry about it being in the middle. Bloody dipole, whatever they call it. Anyway, there we go. So those of you, just in case, if you've got this far and you've not got bored already, what I'm doing is a battery, a radio, a wire, and if I get into it again like I was before, I probably might get more stuff. But for now, I'm just staying basic. A wire, a radio, and a battery. Literally going completely off grid. I'm not going to power it from the car or anything like that. Literally going to go to where I'm going to go. I might even go on the bike. That's the plan. And just see who I can talk to, see who I can pick up, have some fun. For me, the fun is in the equipment. I'm not really into talking to loads of people. I like the equipment. I like setting up the antenna, setting up the radio and everything, getting it to work, saying hello to a few people, getting a quick sort of, yep, sounds good sort of thing. I'm happy then. But we'll see, man. It's the beginning of the summer, so there's plenty of places that I will go to. So there we go. Happy days. Thanks for watching, you lot. Now you know what I've got, because I've been talking about it for quite some time. I've been after a HF set. I've also got a 2 metre. I've got a tripod and a 2 metre. What's it called? It's just I forget the name of it now. It's got a name, but them just white sticks. Is it Solarchron? It's not a Solarchron. I forget what it's called, but it's just one of those white sticks for 2 metres on a tripod. So I used to take that out and just plonk it next to the car and power the radio from the car battery and have a chat with people. But I probably will take that out as well and use that radio for that and just have a little chat, see who I can find. Happy days. Right, I'll catch you lot on the next one. Take care, all the best. And if you want to see a bike build, I'm in the middle of building up my bike again after it being like that for 15 years or more. I'm in the middle of building it up again. So if you want to see that, new wheels, new forks, new everything. Happy days. Catch you later on, all the best.